After my husband and I went through a divorce, I was okay because, it was too much. And 5 years had gone by, but within these 5 years, I got close to his new lady. He eventually married her in court. It was weird. At first, he was trying to, sabotage, the friendship I was trying to establish with a woman. But as a woman, I had to because my kids were going to be in her care since me and him, had shared custody. So I eventually got close to her within these 5 years, 6 years going. And then, luckily for me, and unfortunately for her, I found out that he was cheating on her too. And who he was cheating on her with. I got a younger person, prettier, and everything. I dug into that tea, and him and this younger girl had a whole lot going on. Oh gosh. And this younger girl, I kind of got close to people who were close to her and eventually got close to her. But I couldn't be so close to her because, we are not the same age group or whatsoever. But I found out things like, him going on vacation with her, all that stuff. I found out things like him helping to pay her school fees while she was going through nursing school. I found out things like he's paying her phone bill. Found out things like he's doing her car repair, and he actually helped her get her car, you know. I found out that she was even pregnant for a boyfriend who treated her bad, and that he was literally playing daddy to this baby she had. I got conversations between them, pictures and all that stuff. Nothing were posted on social media. I just did my homework. I had to pay money to get some of this information. That's how things are tough. It's hard out here, and people will take money for anything. And the funny thing is, I had got some of the pictures from her ex and stuff like that because her ex was still playing with her. And the thing is, she was in love with her ex, and her ex was just playing her. You know what I'm saying? So the ex fell for, like the bribes and all that stuff, and was giving me information and stuff because she loved her ex so much that he had access to her phone. And apparently, her ex didn't care because her ex actually was chasing somebody else, and he didn't care about these conversations between him and her and this married man because all the support she was getting, it was going to him too. And then when he found out that somebody like me needed all that information, he fell for the bribe because he woo, this boy, he just I mean, he didn't care. He just wanted the money too. So he basically was backstabbing her, gave me a whole lot of information. He really didn't love her. He had a lot of stuff to say about her to me behind her back and all that stuff. So one day I'm in the grocery store and I run into my ex-husband's wife. And I told her, I said, hey, I forgot my glasses. There are some messages being sent to me on something I really needed to look at really quick. Can you look at these messages for me and tell me what's there? Can you help me read it? She was like, you sure? Is it not private? I was like, it's really not private. It's something I need to know now. I've been waiting for these messages. She was like, oh, okay, open it. I got good eyes. I got a 20/20 vision. I was like, yes, girl, look at it. I opened it up. I already read these messages. These were all the pictures, the conversations, all the stuff on this my ex-husband that she didn't know about. She opened the message. While she was opening it, I said, hey, let me run to this aisle real quick. I'm coming. I'll be right back. Just read it. I'm coming. I hit myself and started peeking around the corner. Her mouth dropped. She's looking at the phone. She standing there frozen. And she is just discombobulated. And I'm standing around the corner and just looking at her. And I'm like, well, I was like, the same way you took him from me is the same way he's still gonna be messing around until you let him go or somebody take him from you. And then I circled back around and she was like, why did you do this? I was like, you needed to know. You should thank me. I snatched my phone and just walked off. I looked behind. She shoved her cart. She looked like she was crying. And she left the store. The rest of it, well, that was between her and my ex-husband. Now was I wrong? I wasn't wrong. A lot of these women, they come into people's marriages. They think they can snatch a man and they will be at peace. What you don't know won't hurt you until you know. So I had to let her know.